we're on our final point of the 12 days of solar sales. And this point goes right back to the two favorite words that a salesperson just needs to become obsessed with hearing. It's yes and no. How about when it's time to walk away and being comfortable with walking away? Right, Dave? It's not the end of the world if it doesn't work out. Wouldn't you agree?
Right. Right. Sometimes it's the beginning of a new opportunity when you get rid of the last one. Here are my 2 cents on walking away. I wish I could give you a time, like a number of days. So take a residential quote and then take a industry or a business or a commercial. There comes a time in your follow-up where in your gut, you feel like a stalker. I can't tell you it's after 4 follow-up calls because it's never the same for everybody. It's not 3 calls and 3 emails and then you feel like a stalker. It's not scientific that way. But there is that feeling in your gut. That feeling is your number one trigger that it's over. And I want you to embrace this. And then I want Nick to post this and share the actual verbiage with you, because I have 2 suggestions on how to do this. It's I call it one last shot. It's a bit of a breakup email where you send a note to the business or to the homeowner, and you suggest that it's over. Haven't heard from you. Get the feeling you've gone in another direction. How about I stop reaching out because I don't want to continue to waste your time. And you suggest that it's over. You float that out there. Well, guess what happens when you float that out there? Either it's over and we accomplish that, or it's not over because they don't want it to be over. And you get to a reality that, hey, we still have some traction here. Something came up. They're still interested in doing it. There was a bit of a hiccup. It's time to get the train on the tracks, right? Nothing bad happens from that. Unless you think not getting the business is bad and not getting to the decision of no is bad. And that goes right back to your uncomfortableness with the word no, right? Give people a chance to tell you no by suggesting that it's over. 2 out of 3 times, it's not over. And I'll tell you, it's very, very liberating. When it is over, at least you can move on. But sometimes, as we said earlier, a lot of times when you suggest that it's over, people don't want it to be over. And they'll come back out of the woodwork and you can re-engage.
Right.
Nick, if I shared that with you, would you be able to post this?
Absolutely. I'd be happy to.
Yeah.
And Dave,
we should be able to do that.
Yeah. I've used it multiple times. And what I've learned with it, Dave, and I don't know if you've ever thought about it this way, but what I like about it is you actually regain control when you do that, because now you're not looking for the yes or no from them. You put out the no, and you're putting it on them to say, tell me otherwise. You're not caught in the maybe anymore. You're not twiddling your thumbs waiting for an answer. You took control. It's, hey, I'm going to interpret your lack of response that this is a no. And unless I hear otherwise, I'm moving on. And it's amazing when people now feel like they've been rejected, they come right back. Hey, hold on, I'm still here. Or you don't hear back, and now you have peace of mind knowing that your time, again, your most valuable asset, your time, can now be spent in other areas, bettering you, bettering your company, furthering your career, right?
Yep.
And I know this walking away might sound like a negative note to end on, but I'm really trying to be realistic, because as all sales professionals know, anyone in business knows, you're going to hear no more than yes. Get comfortable with walking away. If you can do that, you will succeed. So to me, this was the perfect note to end on.
Beautiful. Certainly enjoyed it, Nick. I'm honored to be included. I wish everybody the happiest selling and the most wonderful holidays they can muster up over the next few weeks. And I really appreciate it today, Nick. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Dave. I can't tell you how much I appreciate everything you've done for me, everything you've done for our company, the friendship that you and I have created in 2020, which has just been the craziest year. To all my solar installers out there, or anyone else in my LinkedIn network who's hearing this, Dave really is the best at what he does. If this series of podcasts wasn't enough to get you inclined enough to give him a call, if you trust me, take my word for it. He really is the best. So, Dave, if someone's looking to get a hold of you or do some research, I know you've got a website. What's the best way to look you up and get in contact with you?
Website is easy, salescoachescorner.com. And then email is dave@salescoachescorner.com. Cell phone, 248-514-4282. I sure do appreciate that. Very kind of you, Nick. Thanks much.
Hey, Dave, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. I'm not going to throw out numbers, but our onboarding percentage has doubled since we met you. So if that's not enough for people to give Dave a call, I don't know what more is. You guys just got so many great pointers that it's made me so much more effective in my day-to-day, so much more productive. Our company is doing far better during this 2020 than we had anticipated had we not known Dave and spent our time doing the most valuable of things. So, Dave, thank you. I really appreciate you taking the time to do all of this with me and share pointers with our network of solar installers.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Happy holidays, everyone.